This is a must-see for all charities with a Google AdWords account. Google has changed their policy and it's quite drastic. Having worked with thousands of charities, I understand the time pressures that are on these organisations, especially when they're actually doing the work that helps the needy. Not everyone has time to keep up with Google's policy changes. At first it seemed that the ability to use the maximised conversion bidding strategy over the $2 bidding strategy of the past was actually a boon, but it looked like people might be able to game the system using that. Let's have a look at the changes. The first being that you have to have a quality score for your keywords over 3. Now this isn't usually that difficult, as long as you've got a very relevant keyword to the search term, to the ad text, and to the page you're landing on your website. No longer can you use broad keywords and just hope something sticks. No longer can you use single keywords and hope something sticks. And no longer can you actually bid on branded keywords that aren't of your brand. There's a few minor changes that aren't too bad, as in you have to have a minimum of 2 ad groups, you have to have a minimum of 2 ads in those ad groups, and the account should have at least 2 site links. The biggest change is that they now require the accounts to have a 5% click-through rate. 5%. And they've only given us less than a month to get this implemented. These rules came into effect on the 1st of January, and honestly, having worked with many charities, it actually astounds me that they've done this. The strategic change required for most charities to implement this is like Google expects them to have the maneuverability of a jet ski, when the reality is their capabilities are that of an aircraft carrier. They'll graciously give you 2 months in order to make these changes. Thanks, Google. However, you can still make changes and then call the Google support staff and they'll reinstate it once you've made those changes. So I've got a couple of conspiracy theories. First, Google have abolished the Grants Pro or the premium Google Grant Program. That's when charities who were spending up to $40,000 using that Google Grants. They appear to be pushing smaller charities to the AdWords Express platform. AdWords Express allows Google to sort everything out, allows them to just push whatever they want to put out onto the search network. I suppose there are pros and cons. One of the main pros, of course, would be the maximized conversions feature. However, many of the cons, I think, are going to outweigh the benefit of that maximized conversions feature. I have a really cool strategy that I like to use and that I'm going to be implementing for any of my charity clients. It just means that I'm going to have to move that aircraft carrier like a jet ski. If you've got any questions about the Google Grant changes in policy, or if you'd like me to have a look at your campaign and you'd like to learn more, give us a call.